Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the Steel City, the city of bridges, home of the 6-time Super Bowl champion Steelers, home of the 5-time Stanley Cup champion Penguins, home of the 5-time World Series champion Pirates, and the USL champion Riverhounds. Pittsburgh is also home to great wrestling names such as Sam Adonis, Kurt Angle, Donna Christianello, Elias, Sean Evans, Terry Gibbs, Moondog Splat, Bruno Sammartino, Jim Wilson, and many others. On Saturday, February 21st, Pittsburgh becomes host to American Warrior Wrestling Alliance's Unpredictable. The stars of AWWA will take over the city for a night you will not want to miss or will ever forget. Names such as King Bomani, The Outlaws Brandon Cage and Tyler Veach, Alejandra, Logan Ragnarock, El Diablo Blanco, Vikram Strongbrave, Cameron Walker, DJ Brown, Jim Daly, the new Unpredictables Geronimo and Miguel Mercado, and many others. Making his return to AWWA is Roosevelt Conyers, and returning to Pittsburgh after 10 years. 10 years. Josef Von Schmidt. So Pittsburgh, I will see you.
You're doing all right. Can I get a holla, holla, holla? I can't hear that. I said holla, holla, holla. All right, now there we go.
There's a taste of fear when the henchmen call. I am fist to tame them. I am fist to claim it all. Hail to the king. Hail to the world. Kneel to the crown. Stand in the sun. Hail to the king. Hail to the world. Kneel to the ground. Stand in the sun. Hail to the king. Don't give me your line, we'll let it go this time and make a mockery of this on Saturday. It's gotten out of
Ladies and
control.
gentlemen, this is the CEO of AWWA, and he's Christopher Barrett.
And ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome you all to American Warrior Wrestling Alliance Unpredictable event here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. My name is Black Panther and our one and only from Tucson, Arizona, along with Smooth Johnny Green and Thomas Bug, of course, and we are watching Chris Behrens, the CEO of AWWA, tell the crowd what's going on right now. Unfortunately, we had a lot happen. The weather in Pennsylvania has been quite cold, and there's been a lot of flights that have been delayed because of it. Chris Behrens, of course, informing the crowd that things are not going to necessarily go as planned. However, we still have a wonderful match for them showing up tonight. Now, Christopher Behrens is no stranger to controversy at this moment. Him being the CEO, he has been having clashes with another individual here at the American Warrior Wrestling Alliance, Gary Marshall, actually. Both of them have been clashing heads as of late. One seemingly more, let's say, what's the word I'm looking for? Perhaps conservative. I think that's the best way of describing it. The other one, a little bit more liberal, especially when it comes down to the world title. They both have their favorites, and unfortunately, the Locker has been somewhat in that war because
You might be wondering
at this
why
time.
I'm clapping. Well, Big Sherm, the pretty boy of hardcore, is about to make a debut at AWWA. They flew me in all the way from Miami, Florida, down here in this crap to go against somebody called Sergeant Jim Daly. Well, let me tell you what, you and all the fans at AWWA should feel real privileged to see the pretty boy of hardcore, Big Sherm, not once.
And ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome you all to AWWA's Unpredictable. My name is Black Venom Garanard, sitting here with Smooth Johnny Dang.
That nice shiny
We're looking good. We're looking good. It's a little cold here in Pittsburgh, of all places, in Pennsylvania.
Oh, that's right, the home of the Penguins, dog. I think I might see one in the crowd right there. That's a weird looking guy.
We're not here to commentate on the crowd. We're here to commentate on the matches.
I'm just calling it how I see it, Holmes. God bless America. Let's what's this guy? This the Marine Machine. Okay.
The Marine Machine, ladies and gentlemen. This is Sergeant Jim.
21 years of military service.
Sergeant Jim
United
Daly.
States Army.
Right,
United States Marine
It
Corps.
was his Big Sherm just came in earlier. The other fell there in the
Afghanistan.
Miami Dolphins jersey going on.
Oh no, this is his own personalized jersey.
Oh, custom merch. All right, yeah. Go see him at the table there after the show.
Big Sherm coming to us from Miami, Florida. He is the pretty boy of hardcore wrestling.
Okay, well, pretty boy, hardcore. You really don't like to Google search that, you know what I'm saying?
No, that's not the best thing you want to Google. We have Karina Kyle here checking him down, making sure everything's good. We have Sergeant Jim Daly coming to us from Fort Knox, Kentucky. He's an Army Reserve.
Oh, wow. Look at that. Fort Knox is got all gold jacket. We back up our money on?
Once upon a time.
You ever invest in Bitcoin?
No, I didn't have enough money to do so.
Oh, man.
I'm guessing you did though.
Oh, yeah, of course you did. It's why I'm rich now. But we'll talk about that later.
Oh,
back to the action.
Thank you.
Oh, Big Jim coming heavy there with that big suplex coming off the corner.
Now, I would assume that what Big Jim brings to the, or Big Jim, Sergeant Jim, I should say, let's show him the respect that he deserves. Sergeant Jim comes with a lot of veteran experience. I believe he's been a MAC general for a while.
Sir, yes, sir. I did hear he was in the Great Seals, if you know. Waffle House veteran is what I understand.
The Waffle House veteran. Wearing down that arm. So this is the beauty of being a veteran. So you don't need to use a lot of flashy maneuvers and a bunch of flashy moves to get your point across.
Oh, exactly. He's wearing down the arms. You know, the kids, nowadays, they don't work any other part of the body than the chest and arms. They just leg day all the time. So you take down the strength right there, everything else is weak. Correct this. Sergeant Jim, he knows the body, he knows the anatomy.
Yes, he does.
I'm not saying I'm checking out Big Sherm's calves or anything, but I'm just saying he could, do an extra couple squats once in a while, that's all I'm saying.
Well, if he ain't careful, he'll go to boot camp, and I'm very sure Sergeant Jim will show him how to do so.
It does kind of remind me of Private Pie a little bit there, that Big Sherm kid.
Are we referring to Golden Pie?
Is that a jelly donut you got there with you right now? What's going on?
Big Sherm going for the pin count, only getting a 2.
1, 2. It was 2.
Oh, it's going to take more than that pin down that OG right there. These kids, they just want to come in and out. He wants to go back to his phone, probably play on the TikToks and the Minecraft and all that. These kids nowadays.
These kids, how old are you?
I gotta say, I get asked that all the time. We hang out at colleges or whatnot, but let's just say I'm old enough. You know what I mean? Why do people always ask me that? Like, I belong where I belong,
Come on, both of you gotta help me. Come on, over up. 1, 2. Come on, get up. Get up. 3.
Big Sherm delivering the forearms to the back.
Come on, get back to the ring.
Yeah, exactly. Just like these young kids, like taking it outside, like the band the rules, taking advantage of the slow turn out there, bringing it right to the people.
Oh, the front row is getting a, I would assume, a pretty good view of the sweat that's going on right now. He's wearing them out at the moment. Big Sherm is in control.
Oh yeah, earlier you gotta watch out for the guy in the orange though. He has the Old Spice on pretty heavy, so you want to kind of stay away from him. Just a side note.
Is that what you're smelling?
That's what I thought. Old Spice is very thick in the air around that guy with that orange shit. Here's it. Watch out. Watch out.
But you can't knock a man for having good hygiene.
Yeah, it's kind of rare nowadays in these shows that we attend to now, but I will say though, Sergeant Jim smells fantastic there as he rolls on his back there. Big Sherm with the hook of the leg, just for the 2 count.
Sergeant Jim smells of Old Spice and Big Sherm smells of Teen Spirit, I guess.
Whatever they sell at the Dollar General, I'm sure.
The Dollar General, that's right. That's where we all get our hygiene products. Dollar General, ladies and gentlemen, sponsoring AWWA.
There's nothing wrong up front to tell. It gets the ladies going, you know what I'm saying?
Fist to the face. Oh, clothesline retaliation. Sergeant Jim's coming back. A scoop and a slam by Big Jim. Sergeant Daly is in control.
You know, it doesn't surprise me. You know, the young kid probably didn't come up with no plan. He probably wanted to, take selfies more than anything else before he got out here. Tell everyone about the show. Sell no tickets. Taking a freaking clothesline off the top rope there. Oh my goodness.
And that may have been the reason why he went down. Ladies and gentlemen, Big Sherm gets the 3 count. Or Big Sherm is under. He gets pinned for the 3 count.
Sergeant Jim Daly there with the big victory.
Karina Kyle raising the sergeant's hand in victory. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're here to witness our next match of the evening. We have a #1 contenders match for the coveted AWWA Heavyweight Championship taking place later here tonight against 2 of our finest competitors. Right now, let's go to the ring.
Alright, this is a big one for the numero uno right here. So let's see what goes down. We're gonna bring it today. Western Wrecking Ball. Logan Ragnarock.
Now they say be careful of a Texan with a malaria, whether it's JBL or Stan
And just
Hansen,
like
or you can add
my Houston Texans
Blanco
are walking in to Pittsburgh this weekend as a wild card, counted out, disrespected, I'm coming in to make a name for myself. I'm not coming 1,500 plus miles just to be a part of your show. But I'm not coming in here to fit in. I'm coming in to wreck everything. The show is called Unpredictable. Well, it looks like you got your wish.
Okay, so you might spend time sniffing gold here in the AWWA.
Yes, sir.
All right.
And wouldn't that be a great way to start off the new year?
Oh, here we go. Like all many expand matches, I see a lot of destruction, a lot of havoc. Ragnarok here is no joke. That's what I got my money on today. I gotta say, he's probably the top guy in AWA without the title, right?
You may have a point here. But you know what's funny? Let's talk about a little bit of history. Since April of 2025, we've had a masked man terrorize American Warrior Wrestling Alliance, interfering in several high-stake matches and butting heads with the like of the German Dread, Ramrock, even Vikram Stronggrave, both of whom were respected champions. But what we initially believed one masked man actually turned out to be 3 masked men, and they were under the direction and leadership of this man right here, the Viking warrior, Logan Ragnarock.
My rage.
That was
My legacy.
if I'm not mistaken.
That's correct.
Yep, that's right, bro.
You talk about pain like it's a
Nobody's
weapon.
seen that foundation coming. Those are the most dangerous ones because it's unpredictable, and you don't know what aligns these 3 other than, well, maybe just domination and destruction. Because that's all I've seen Logan do these past few weeks.
Absolutely. A lot of people believe that he turned his back on his own fans. He betrayed the entire locker room, backstabbed all his allies. And you ask, for what exactly? And
I'll tell you for what. It got him to where he is right now. He had to do what he had to do because people weren't respecting his game. So he had to step it up, get some outside sources to come back him up. Because he can't trust people he's trusted before. Believe me, I've been there.
You got
so Logan right there, I gotta say, he's full head of steam. He's definitely gonna. I'm gonna say he's right now. He's winning this match tonight. Put it down. Get on FanDuel. Right now, Venom. Let's go.
I tell you this, if he wins this match, he's going to have another opportunity at the belt that he once owned, the AWWA Heavyweight Championship. Now, that's a belt that he made famous on the popular game show Family Feud, hosted by the one and only Steve Harvey.
Speaking of Steve Harvey, what are you wearing today? You got one of them funny suits on, just like Steve Harvey.
Hey.
Same tailor or something? What's going on?
You know, game recognizes game, my friend.
Better than you work again. Big, man. Oh, that flat top ain't real. Oh, he's bald now, right? Yeah, I forgot. It's been a while since I watched Family Feud there.
Well, I'll tell you like this. It's not wise to wear a wig in the ring, or ask that one boxer who had his hair fly up just recently.
Oh, that's right. He did get his wig split. That's right.
I think Steve Harvey knows better. Both men sizing each other up. Logan Ragnarock taking the early control.
I'm going to say right now, this is our second gentleman here with the jersey. And you know what? I think we have a theme tonight. I'm calling it already. Jerseys are going down. Shirts versus skins.
Shirts versus skins. That's what we have right here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
I mean, I guess it does add protection on the chops that he's delivering.
Well, Logan Ragnarock is a man on a mission. He's going to stop at nothing to claim that AWWA title shot again.
Oh, no doubt about it. No doubt about it.
Now, see, you being a man of gold, I think you know a thing or two about holding belts. I mean, because what does a belt mean? It means prestige, power, money, influence.
It means all of that, and it means that you are at the top of the game. You know, my guy Tecolote held that global championship for a while, and he represented it very well. It's all over the world. I gotta say, when he's doing big things, you know, a former champion of AWWA, hopefully see him back pretty soon in action. Maybe, you know, if Logan plays his cards right and he gets a title, maybe Tecolote will get a shot after that. Who knows?
Tecolote, definitely one of the big main players here at American Warrior Wrestling Alliance. Now, they say that once you get a taste of that championship, that changes you forever. Is that true?
Well, absolutely, because you know that you have the capabilities to be the top guy. So at the end of the day, you know, that doesn't leave you. It's like, you know, it's like getting with the head cheerleader once. You know, you get one, next thing you know, they just start coming to you out of nowhere like they just know you got the special sauce. But I digress, you know. That just happens when you attract gold.
And some people have it, and some people don't.
The have-nots and the have-dos, or whatever you want to call it. Right now, Ragnarock's getting tossed around by this big boy here, getting picked up like yesterday's garbage.
Now, we talk about being veterans. We also have a veteran in Logan Ragnarock as well. He's somebody that knows his way around the ring.
Well, absolutely, Venom. You've seen him here for quite a while. You know, like you said, former champion. There's no one else better rounded at the moment. I gotta say, currently in this ring at the moment, I gotta give to Ragnarock just for being an all-around great wrestler.
That's very true. And we have a pinfall attempt here by El Diablo Blanco, I should say.
You know, if I was this guy, El Diablo Blanco, I'd wear more white, you know, in my gear. That's just me, though. You know, I'm a classy guy. I know fashion. this guy needs a little help here. He needs a little screw Johnny Bling makeover.
So what do you say? How do you say purple in Spanish?
I don't speak Spanish. What makes you think I do? I'm an American.
Oh.
This is American Wrestling Warrior Association, sir.
Oh.
I mean, I don't know. What language do you speak?
I speak English.
That's right. That's what I thought.
But this isn't England.
Chip, chip, cheerio. Well, I'm pretty sure Ragnarock's from, it's a Viking, right? This is from, Greenland? Where all the trees are?
No, that's the wrong country.
Whatever Mighty Ducks 2 said, or yeah.
Oh. And while we're on the talking about Cheerios, it looks like Logan Ragnarock has eaten his Wheaties today. He's firmly controlling his man, wearing down the joints. That's something that a veteran would do, definitely.
You think he does soy or almond?
I would say almond.
I wouldn't necessarily call him a soy boy, but I would think he would go with the healthier choice. But be as it may, he's over there ripping the knee of El Diablo here like a chicken wing right now.
That's right.
He's ripping the right off the bone.
No.
El Diablo Blanco looks to be in some pain, and he would be, especially in this cold arena. It's been snowing outside.
Oh yeah. It is white as the driven snow. And speaking of the action in the ring, couple slaps to the nip there.
And double axe handle by Logan Ragnarock. Firmly in control of his man. Now see, Logan, he's looking to hit his finisher, the Armageddon, which looks to, I believe, reminiscent of the Death Valley Driver. Now if he hits it on his opponent, it's going to be all over.
Yeah, not many people get up from that kind of move there. You know, the Death Valley Drive from the Armageddon, you know, whatever ride you want to call it from there, California Adventure, Disneyland, it's going to knock you out, no matter how big you are.
Are we going to Space Mountain today?
I don't know about that. Woo! But what do they call it? The oldest ride but the longest line?
Woo! Logan Ragnarock picking up his man for a suplex, and he delivers. Looks like he's going for the pinfall. Hooks the leg. Gets a 2 count.
Have you ever been suplex, Venom? You know how hard that is to get picked up, clean from your neck and shoulders onto the mat?
Oh.
It's terrifying. You don't know what's going to happen. You can fall on your neck and your head. People see the move and take it for granted.
You are absolutely correct.
But that's a vicious move, whether you like to think about it or not.
You are not joking.
You know, back in the 50s, like, Old Man McGraw, that used to be the finishing moves, you know? They'd mat wrestle for about 45 minutes in a damp arena, and then you just bust out a suplex, call it a day, 1, 2, 3.
Sometimes that's all it took.
Well, the game's evolved, as they said. You know?
Now, how old do you say you are again?
Hey, man, don't worry about it. Like I said, I'm old enough. You know? Old enough to party. Old enough to have a good time. Old enough to know Logan Ragnarock is definitely in control of this match.
In fact, he's been in control for the better part of this match. El Diablo Blanco, he's looking to get up. One of his, in fact, his finishing move is the lariat. That lariat clothesline, if he delivers that, it may be lights out for Logan.
You know, I do have a theory. Since Logan comes from, the mountains of Caucasia and the cold, wintry mountains, he's used to the Pittsburgh snow. You know, and El Diablo's out in the Texas plains, out in the heat. This cold weather is negatively affecting him. It's almost like home field advantage for Ragnarok. You know, since they're wrestling in basically 3 through the snow. They're surrounded by it, at least.
Mountains of Caucasia.
Yeah, that's what it's, according to the maps in the Wikipedia page. That's what I read.
Oh, that Wikipedia.
You ever donate $1?
I can't say I have.
Of course not. I would never expect it.
El Diablo Blanco picks up Logan Ragnarock shockingly and does it again, performs another back suplex on the man. He's getting a second win here. It looks like he may actually have something going on for him.
You know, nothing stops momentum than being picked up and slammed on your back and head.
He's getting the crowd behind him.
Now's the time for Diablo here to use his size to his advantage.
He's doing it.
There it is.
He delivers the lariat.
Big body, throwing that big lariat around.
And he covers for the 1, the 2, and the... No! Logan Ragnarock kicks out. Oh, I'm sure he's not used to seeing that.
Oh, no, not at all. It's going to take more than to keep Ragnarock down there.
Logan Ragnarock kicking out of his finisher. That lariat has put down many opponents.
But you know what I'll say this? They put down many opponents after he puts the whooping to him. You can't just bust out the old flick the special stick, get the special call of the day. No. Logan still's got a couple. Still got a little bit of green in the health bar, if you know what I mean. Still got to work this man.
I see. And El Diablo Blanco is going to the reserves here. He's going to pull off a high-risk maneuver that did not work.
There you go. Gravity wins every single time.
Especially when you have a bad joint.
There you go. Logan working the body parts all day today.
You need your knees. Oh, no. He's lifting him up for it.
Is this the end of the world?
It might be the Armageddon.
Armageddon? Oh!
And Armageddon has hit.
With that leg, baby. Let's go.
And it's over. It's over. Logan Ragnarock has just punched his ticket. He is going into the triple threat match later on tonight against DJ Brown and Roosevelt, the best dressed man.
Venom, did you place the bet on FanDuel for me? Like I asked.
I'm sorry, I didn't.
Son of Every time.
But you may be looking at the future AWWA heavyweight champion in Logan Ragnarock. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you next match. And we are back for our third match of the evening.
Yeah, one of my favorite kind of get downs are three-way.
And it's a ladies' three-way at that.
The only guy. Other than that, we have to go to Devil's three-way, I guess. But that's a different kind of program.
Oh.
Like Kylie Jade was Jumbo trial.
Rylee Jade,
I'm sorry. That's right in my house. Who's working the dang Jumbo trial?
Well, I'll tell you this woman comes from the depths of purgatory. Have you died and gone to purgatory yet?
You know, I thought I did a few times, but it just turned out to be just a really well tequila-filled night. Wow. But I'm back.
Please tell me that story later on. Yep, she is the queen of purgatory. She's 5'5", neither dead or alive. She's been wrestling for over a decade, but she's been known to carry weapons to the ring with her. Baseball bat, Singapore cane. She's quite the rule breaker. Opponents have fallen to her finisher, what we know in the business as the X Factor, made popular by X-Pac Sean Waltman.
And the way she just crawled on the floor with that, she doesn't care about anything. I'd be scared of her.
There's a lot of rage in this lady.
Oh, yeah.
You can see Karina Kyle backing up herself. She may be in for quite a fight tonight.
The head official here, she calls the shots, but I gotta say right now, she seems like she's gonna have her hand full. But just this one right here.
Just one.
Just one.
And there's two more to go.
Oh, man.
Now we're looking at Alejandra here. She comes from the land of Oz. Do you know anything about Oz?
Oh yeah, that was that real big guy back in WCW in the Green City. Yeah, he never did anything after that.
Oh, that guy.
Oz, yeah.
I haven't heard anything from him since.
But this Bruja right here, this witch lady, she looks like a woman I've made before, several.
That's all.
Terrifying. I don't know why I'm so attracted.
The wicked witch of the ring. Something about those bad girls get you.
Oh yeah, it's the possibility of them being able to kill me in my sleep.
Well, this lady can kill you with a poisonous apple. In fact, she may be the most unpredictable of the three. She often uses witchcraft to one up her opponents. The Wicked Witch of the West, Jade Alejandra.
Wolf-Eye, they call it.
Ah, yes, this is the Wolf-Eye right now. Nashoba Naira. Representing the Abenaki Nation. Now, she's quite a hard hitter, very strong and difficult to take down. She has no problem using her size as an advantage. You would think of her as maybe reminiscent of a young bull Nakata.
Well, that's quite the reference there. That's a lot of big shoes to fill. She is a Hall of Famer after all.
Absolutely.
And I gotta say that these three competitors right now, they all look like they're some heavy-hitting, tough individuals. So I think we're in for a nice little treat here.
You are not lying. Nashoba, she's one of the more dangerous competitors here in the ring. She's been known to make her opponents scream in agony. Now, if she gets you into a corner, she's going to hurt you with like a Yokozuna or Rikishi-like offense. She's very, very hard to pick off her feet, or pick up off of her feet.
That was just a nice way of saying she throws ass, but okay.
Hey, you tell that to her.
I mean, you said Yokozuna and Rikishi, that's the first thing I think of. I don't care who you're talking about, you know?
Well, when you got that size, you make sure you use it, you put it to good use, don't you?
Someone get the diamonds.
Yeah. Well, that's the easy way. Once again, representing the indigenous Abenaki Nation. They reside in New England and Canada. Much love to our indigenous fans out there.
You know, I've actually managed quite a few indigenous wrestlers in my day.
Yes, you have.
Yeah, especially your former tag team champion here, Wyatt Two Shadows at Smoke Signals.
I remember.
He was part of Barrio Blink some long time ago in his early beginnings there. And now he's actually made a name for himself in the tag team scene. And he's one of the best tag team wrestlers out there in AWWA.
Without question.
And shout out to Jose Hendricks, his partner, of course.
Always. And a clothesline by Naira. And if you take a look at her outfit there, she's been known to pay homage to her indigenous roots. In fact, she's even been known to use the end of the trail reverse slam made popular by the legendary Tatanka.
Speaking of Tatanka, I heard his sons are kind of making it in the bigs right now. Some pretty tough young individuals.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Keep your eyes out for them. A lot of Native Americans coming out in the scene. I think they're a little bit underutilized. You know, we got to see every culture fully represented. AWWA definitely brings you people from all walks of life.
That is very true. Doesn't matter the language, color, country, or creed. You have a place here at American Warrior Wrestling Alliance.
No matter what country you come from, you can get your ass kicked.
That is true. Naira taking full control of this. Whips her woman into the corner, but misses the stinger splash. Jade Alejandra doing the work on her. Ooh, major slap to the chest of Alejandra.
You know, Jade Alejandra's got that green hair. You know how hard it is to maintain a hair color that long, that kind of color? It's just ridiculous.
Well, you won't find that on your driver's license.
You know, what I noticed is when people dye their hair, they never really color their eyebrows too. You ever notice that?
Now that's just weird.
Green eyebrows would be weird, right? It wouldn't make sense.
So with a woman with green eyebrows, it's a little weird too, or it wouldn't turn you on at all?
Well, you know what they say, and I'm sure this is exactly how you're made, but beauty's a light switch away. You know, green eyebrows are not. We can take care of that.
Nothing that a brown paper bag can't fix.
So we got Rylee J just hanging out on the outside. Well, Wolf-Eye over here. There's some damage into Alexandra in the corner. All right, let's take it the easy way out, I see.
She draws back the bow and arrow and she shoots.
Oh my lord. That was a lot of human being.
Yes, it was.
Smashing down in the corner. There we go.
That crossbody. Woo.
There we go. Rylee J taking it to the outside. She looked like one of them dirty backstreet brawler kind of chicks.
Oh, yes. No shame in her game. She can deliver.
Oh, yeah.
The crowd getting a face full.
Oh, my goodness.
Some mean women here.
She likes it. Rylee Jade likes it. She's loving it right there. She likes to get thrown around. Because I'm pretty sure she's going to give it right back to her. That's one thing about those people. They like getting hit. They love to hit even more.
Yes, they do. Don't get in this sport if you cannot deliver all that you can do. A dish, I should say.
Exactly.
You gotta take and give. This is a take and give sport.
Wait, since this is a three-way, there's no rules, no count out, right? That's pretty much just do whatever you want.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, sir.
What if we're gonna give me weapons or anything?
You just might. That'd be right in Jade's ballpark there.
Exactly.
She's delivering a posterior shot of her own.
Look at that. Look at the crowd in the front row getting a full eye shot here, getting their money's worth.
Yes, they are.
And then Alexandra's just hanging out in the ring, just picking her. She's over there like just picking her time to come in, you know, like flicking the special bar there to get your energy up, so she could kind of bust the special move out, doing one of those emoji things in the background or emotes.
Somebody has been playing 2K26.
Hey, I'm just saying, look up for Smooth Johnny Bing and Tecolote and the Creative Wrestlers. You know what I'm saying?
Jay Alejandra finally gets back into the action with the double axe handle off the apron.
Oh yeah, man. I mean, her energy bar is like green right now, just like the color of her hair.
All three women on the outside.
The children just love the carnage. I heard the little boy say, "Hit her."
Is that what he said?
I guess that's the only time you can really yell, "Hit her," at any other. Think about it. In life. Is that a wrestling show?
You got a point.
It's not like the olden days where dinner time where, you know, hey Dad, you know, I didn't really like the way Mom made these mashed potatoes. Make sure that doesn't happen again, you know? Like one of those 1950s joints, like, you know, when you grew up.
Ladies and gentlemen, this spot of the match brought to you by the Honeymooners. To the moon, Alice, to the moon.
Speaking to the moon, coming off the middle rope here, Miss Alexandra is ready to let it fly.
And a crossbody to both ladies.
Most people don't realize that it also hurts the person throwing the crossbody because their organs are wide open, bones are crashing,
A 2 count.
knees are hitting the mat. That's a risky move.
It is a risky move. That's very true.
If I was a wrestler, or if I was, that'd be great. I would just kick and punch all day, so you know I don't hurt myself.
Kick and punch.
But just don't go.
And he became a champion. He might have a point there. Rakes the eyes across the top rope.
Classic. I think when her eyebrows are gone now, I think they're going.
So now the rope is green. A kick to the midsection, 2 kicks, and a choke. Karina Kyle get in the middle of it, telling me to get off of her throat.
I mean, she's just doing her a solid for that because she's really not supposed to be counting, right? In the three-way, like, choke her all you want. Another thing you can't really say unless, well, I guess you're
here we go
choke her all
again.
you want.
Will you stop? And she goes for the 2 count. Naira breaks it up.
Fistful of hair there, which is also legal.
And we have Jade and Alejandra down on the mat. Nashoba with Naira is the only one standing. But she doesn't know which one she wants. Does she want Alejandra or does she want Jade?
She's like a lioness ready to feed. She doesn't know which one to get first. You know, do you want the one that tastes the best? Do you want the one that got the most meat? You know, like, you don't know what to go. You just pick one and just have at it. You know?
Those are 2 quotes you'll never hear me say this match. Which one has the most meat and which one tastes the best? My imagination is very, very good. That's what I'm trying to say. A double axe handle by Jade. I'm telling you.
Big chops to the chest.
And especially in this cold, I'm telling you. There are freezing temperatures here in Pittsburgh.
Big back elbow.
Oh no, she might be looking for. I told you, she don't want to be in that corner right
See
there.
the look in her eyes.
A bonsai drop might be brewing.
I just have this weird spidey sense when ice is about to be thrown, man. I can feel it.
Wait. What is about to happen?
Hips, thighs, legs, buttocks. Because you know the Rikishi move they do in the corner, you know they slam around. Let's just call it what it is.
Got a 2 count.
I don't mean that in a negative, putting down the ladies kind of way. I mean, it's just, it is what it is.
I don't think anybody's going to say that. And we have Nashoba Naira clubbing Jade in the forehead.
Staggered there in the middle of the ring. She set something up. Something's about to go down. She gonna double stack him?
She just might.
See some sandwich action here? What's she gonna do?
Oh no, she throws her woman out.
Jade's just playing point in that corner. I don't know. I think she might hit you up with something.
Alejandra on the outside. She's throwing the fingers up. She might be giving up.
Oh, there it is. I knew it. Smell it coming from a mile away.
And this makes the 6th Ric Flair reference of the night. Jade Alejandra. She's pointing to her forehead. She's like, that was wise. That was smart. She's not lying. Running into the corner. Stinger splash once, Stinger splash twice, and she's going back to the well one more time. Is she gonna deliver? No! She went to the well once too often. Picking her up for a scoop, and no, dropped her.
She has that good center of gravity, drop the hips. You know that's what they say, drop the hips to get beat you up.
Is that what they say?
That's what they say. Put your hands up on your hips. You better not do it, you did, you did. You were in 8th grade when that song came out, you remember.
8th grade? And boy, I was different. Jade Alejandra makes her way back into the ring.
Oh, the trio blow.
Yes. It's not a fun move to be in. That blood rushing to your head can definitely discombobulate you.
Here comes some. Oh, my Lord.
And there it is. There it is. When I tell you, the corner is not your friend when you're facing Nashoba Naira.
Rylee's got to be a tremendous athlete to take that kind of hit right to the open gut. My neck would have been all over that room.
And a bonsai drop. Just like I called. One. No. Did she put a mandible on
I think that was the match. She had her fingers in her mouth.
Jade Alejandra hitting them. And you know those hands have been holding poisonous apples.
Exactly.
Naira goes to the outside.
Got hooked up here. Swinging.
Swinging nickels. And a cover and a pinfall. Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner and your new AWWA Women's Heavyweight Champion, Jade Alejandra.
Jade Alejandra is money. She is money. Guess that's why she has to be here, though.
That makes sense.
Got the ring, got the door, got the broom. Got to fly on out of here. Get out of this cold weather.
I can't blame it.
Yeah, you got any room on that broom flying out here? It's cold.
Well, we know 2 women that they're not going to have a ride on that broom. Rylee, Jade, and Nashoba Naira still in the middle of the ring. Now they're arguing with each other.
I mean, at the end of the day, Miss Jade here is the one who got pinned. And Naira was out, outside, so why is she blaming her? Oh, forearm. If anything, I'd be upset. Naira, if I was Naira, I'd be more upset than anything because she lost the match for her too.
Oh, yeah. The fact is, neither one of these women are walking out with the belt at all. Naira dragging Jade to the outside. You want to fight? We can do this outside.
She beat her like she stole her love. She's gonna get one back. She's gonna get one back for the team.
I'll get you. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna go to our fourth match of the evening.
Tell you something to a reservation.
We'll be back.
McKeesport, Pennsylvania. On February 21st, 2026. 22125 Beacon Street. AWWA is coming. And they're putting on what they call unpredictable. And how much more unpredictable can you get when you call someone who has legend status in Pennsylvania? Josef von Schmidt is coming back after 10 years. 10 years! I've deprived the fans of Pennsylvania the skills, the matches, the blood, the tears, the cages, the retirements. The retirements. Man, I've seen so much. I've wrestled people all over the Pennsylvania circus. The circus. That's what you can call it. The circus. Because I've wrestled the biggest, I've wrestled the smallest, I've wrestled the skinniest, I've wrestled the fattest. That's right, I wrestled them all. And on the 21st, 2026 of February, AWWA is going to put me, Josef von Schmidt, against a guy named Bomani. I know he goes around calling himself the king. But hey, let me tell you something. To be the king, you gotta beat the king. And I'm the king of Pennsylvania. So come on, bring it on, Bomani. And let me tell you, McKeesport, Pittsburgh, all the surrounding areas, come on out. You do not want to see this event slip through your fingers, because if it does, it may be the last time you get to see Josef von Schmidt live, up close, and in person. I'm back, baby! Yeah!
Mahala Sheleko. Greetings and salutations, AWWA. We finally meet again. This time we'll be in Pittsburgh. Speaking of Pittsburgh, Mr. Schmidt, you relished my name as if I'm not a king. The way I see it, this looks pretty damn good around my waist. Mr. Schmidt, we haven't been properly introduced. Some call me undeniable. Some call me unbreakable. Hell, some call me unstoppable. You, sir, you could call me unbeatable. February 21st, you're gonna step foot in my ring. And make no mistake, I've heard all the legends you beat, blah, blah, blah. But once again, nobody is compared to me. And that, good sir, is royalty guaranteed.
and 18 kilos.
Drop shade to him.
Standing 6'6", he's known as the German Hammer.
Josef von Schmidt. That's what I Josef, I guess. Josef von Schmidt.
And this man right now, this match actually is a qualifying match for the AWWA United States Championship.
Shit happens, eh? The Hoser? Is that how they do it in Germany? Or
Oh, I don't think you want to see that.
That's why I'm right here.
That's a smart move. Now see, Josef von Schmidt, he is surprisingly agile for his size. He's able to take out the opponent with a plethora of moves at his disposal. He moves like a lightning. He strikes like a heavy hitter. He can bridge like an amateur and toss you around like a super heavyweight.
And dresses like a race car driver.
Hey, don't let the leader Hosen and the yeoman fool you. This is a superior German athlete.
Jade, he's a thunder. Thunder down under, my friend. Come on, well, just a road.
He's known. You talk about a scary individual. He's been known to hit running leg scissors. He can walk the top rope, and he can make you tap out all the same breath. Not the type of man you want to insult in Oktoberfest.
You know, I learned a long time ago not running the scissors because of leg scissors running like that. This guy is definitely a force to be reckoned with.
And if you're still not impressed, he offers advice in the stock market. He's a true beast of nature. Maybe a guy you want to talk to.
This might be. But right now, King Bomani's about to get the ring, and I gotta say, this guy is forced to be reckoned with. He doesn't mess around. No. I mean, I've never seen him smile. Occasionally, he just grimaces when he eats.
He is known as the King of Egypt, standing 6'7", weighing in at 325 pounds. King Bomani is no stranger to American Warrior Wrestling Alliance. He was initially introduced by our general manager, Gary Marshall, as the international superstar chosen to put America in his place. And this was done on Veterans Day, no less.
Seems like a Gary Marshall kind of move there to do that to us Americans.
That's what he does, all right. And the AWWA fans in Marietta, Georgia at that time, they were not having it. And neither was our former WWE SmackDown general manager and current AWWA president, Theodore Long, who reprimanded both men and sent Steve Lycan, L. Lycan, to defend the honor of the people.
Holla holla to the OG. Now I definitely had our encounters with Steve Lycan over the years, and that's one mean hombre, as they like to say.
Is he a man that you would have managed?
Well, there was talks a long time ago about he could take a look at joining forces, but they were just talks. The biggest adversaries usually make the best partners, so you will never know what the future tells in this business. But I gotta say, I've always kept Steve Lycan on speed dial. You never know.
You're right about that. Former AWWA champion Steve L. Lycan Vasquez, one of the greats here at AWWA.
Don't take any more clothes off.
Both men heavy hitters.
Oh, absolutely there. Schmidt over there looks like, when you had G.I. Joe as a kid and you unscrewed them and then you put them back together all mixed up. That's kind of what I see right now, like a mixed up G.I. Joe.
Well, that's so funny that you mentioned that because one of the notable opponents for Josef von Schmidt has actually been Sergeant Slaughter.
Holy, Sergeant Slaughter himself. Old Cobra Clutch.
That's right. So let's see what happens when Germany meets Egypt.
Well, just give it a couple more days. I'm sure the bombings that are going on right now kind of spread apart to those places eventually.
Hey, let's keep politics out of this.
I'm just trying to stay current and up to date over here, there, Venom.
And you can see what Josef von Schmidt is wearing. He's wearing the representative colors of his Germany flag, the red, the yellow, and the black being represented tonight.
And Bomani over there dressed up like the K1 kickboxing champion. Very fierce looking dude. Doesn't play any games. Once again, shirts versus skins. I'm going with skins in this one.
Okay, skins it is. Let's see what happens.
Call my bookie, put the bet now. We'll give you a vig on that one. You give you 2 points. Take the call. I don't got my phone. They made me lock it in this bag. They said I was taking whatever.
What were you doing?
Making deals.
The seventh Ric Flair reference of the evening, wheeling and dealing. King Bomani's in firm control here. Now remember, this is a qualifying match for the AWWA US title.
Bomani is a big man. He should not be moving that fast.
Surprisingly agile. He's a monster in the ring.
And let's not forget, Schmidt's a pretty formidable sized guy too as well. But Bomani just got he's got the meat on him. You know what I'm saying? Pause.
So you're saying he is like Arby's. He has the meat.
Reminds me of my ex-girlfriend. But anyways,
we just passed that match.
Yeah, Schmidt's stalking Bomani here. So Bomani's over there walking around with no shoes on, very dangerous around this crowd. You know what I mean? You never know, they might have broken glass or needles or teeth laying around. You know these Pittsburgh crowd, they're just very unpredictable.
They are. In fact, crowds in Philadelphia have been known for their excitement.
Someone called Bill Burr to put these people straight. Oh, working the hand there.
Rolls him back into the ring.
I mean, smart move, because what could a big man really do if he can't use his hands?
That's a good point.
He ain't going to be throwing kicks around left and right. They get too winded. You know, he might pull a hammy or something.
Hammy. More meats being brought to the ring. Hammies. They make wallets out of ham?
No, that's just what it... Anyway, back to the action.
Now, one thing is for sure, when you talk about the hands, you definitely want to take the hands away from King Bomani. He is known to want to choke you. He will slap a hand on your throat in a heartbeat.
Yeah, Schmidt doing his homework, like a good juggling boy doing his schoolwork, yeah.
Yes, that's what we do, yeah.
See?
No, that's the wrong. Never mind.
Whatever. I'm cultured. I speak many languages. I just don't speak Egyptian, like my friend.
Do you walk like one?
The song is on. Uh-oh, here we go. One foot joy right here.
Josef von Schmidt. We got a pin count. No, a 2 count. King Bomani, all over his man.
Josef von Schmidt reminds me of like when you're like, Mom, I want the Power Rangers. Like, we got Power Rangers at home, and it's like, we got the one from the dollar store. It's just like Schmidt over here. You know what I mean? Dollar General Power Rangers ain't cutting it nowadays. Oh man, big slam off the ropes there. Schmidt showing his power for a man his size.
Schmidt getting the crowd into it.
It's orphan time.
From Dollar General. What did I tell you?
Orphan Rangers or something. Bomani with your choke. Like you called it. Gotta say better than doing your homework.
Oh yes. I don't want these men mad at me. Get their names right. Put some respect on their name. Josef von Schmidt hitting him. Goes for the big boot.
Oh, there we go.
And it's blocked. Bomani going for that choke.
Oh, stepping on. There you go.
You called this earlier on.
He gets for not wearing shoes.
Not wearing shoes could be a detriment in this sport, for real.
Pretty gross, too. I mean, imagine if you're in the ring and got kicked in the mouth with a bare foot. I would just tap out right there.
It has happened.
What if that was an honorable claw move? You just put your foot in someone's mouth. They just... oh, wait. I heard you kind of like that kind of stuff, right? The OnlyFans, the foot finder, the .com.
Hey, my personal life is my business.
Some of those things can be public record if you search them.
Right? Hey, let's go back to the match here. And the reverse of King Bomani whipping Josef von Schmidt into the railing.
Taking half of the railing whipping too, man. Just moving a whole new section. Hey, kid, you're going to have to pay an extra $10 to get closer to the ring now. Oh yeah, bring him around the guy with the Old Spice. Really kind of get it in the nostrils. That'll weaken him. Kind of like formaldehyde or something.
Is that what they put in there?
That's what the old guys do.
I never knew.
It's so strong. It's almost like it.
Well, what's going on here? I hear the ring bell. I hear the ring bell.
I'm pretty sure that's the alarm on your phone.
No, I do hear the ring. In fact,
What's Diablo doing here? Big Sherm, what's going on here?
the locker room is clearing out.
What's the locker room doing here?
Joseph,
we were just having a good time, man.
Well,
we were down there mid-schnapper locker.
It looks like Bomani.
Don't be blue balling us now there.
Well, Bomani and Josef von Schmidt, they
got the Magic Champion, the mix too. There we go. Here we go.
Referees trying to break up this fight. These two are just going at each other. You talk about meat slapping here. We got this going on.
Dude, it was just getting good. There we go, baby. That's what I'm talking about, Bomani. This is what we came to see.
El Diablo Blanco trying to help break things up. It's not happening. Karina Kyle trying to direct traffic. Josef von Schmidt breaks through though. Fight going on the outside. I think it's pretty safe to say that this match is over. It's going to rule, I'm assuming, as a no contest.
Where's Marshall? He needs to start the match over. Call him in, bring him out here.
Well, we don't have Marshall, but we do have Chris Behrens.
Oh, there's Behrens. There he is. Come on, Behrens.
And Vikram Strongblade just
give the people what they want. There we go, baby.
And there they go again.
There we go. The crowd's getting the kids out of the way. Behrens holding Schmidt back there.
These 6 feet bohemians just going at each other. Crowd is just going crazy. They don't know what to do. All the seats are all over the place. People standing on their feet. There's just plain insanity going on. We have to get some control back in this.
Come on, let them fight. Let them fight.
This
anybody?
This is a Pennsylvania crowd. They want that. They'll say it. They're very cool. This is the city of steel. They are not soft.
Mark Schmidt looks like he's out for blood there.
Yeah, speaking about U.S. Titles, United States titles, let's not forget one of the United States title holders himself, Capane, who comes from the Steel City.
He is the monster you can trust after.
Yes, he is. 300-pound hitman. He couldn't make it here because of the blizzard. There was a lot of flights that were delayed and canceled because of the weather in the east.
And nowadays, the guy like the Pan, they kind of let him fly on those, those Con Air kind of flights, all caged up and stuff because it's such a...
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go back to our, we're going to take an intermission actually, and then we're going to come back for the second half of this evening.